Okay, we live.
All right.
Hello, I am back, you guys. It is me. I'm your girl, fell in love with Carlee, and I'm back with Mr. Ontario Reshard. I had a little technical difficulties and decided to stop and start back up again, you guys, because I want us to hear every bit of his story. Make sure I got that on there right. That was me. That was me, y'all. I want to make sure everybody get to hear every part of who this man is. I thought it was important that I got to interview him before I interviewed the magnificent group of people that he manages. So this is Ontario Reshard.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
I got a chance to meet him on social media. He reached out to me and let me know that he had a dynamic group of individuals that he would like them to be interviewed on our broadcast. You guys here Fell in Love with Carlee's platforms. You guys over on Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook and YouTube. Jump on over here and ask some questions if you got something you want to ask this gentleman about talent management and booking, anything. I'm quite sure he's for hire. Look at me, look at it. Like if you need somebody.
Help wherever we can. Yeah.
So, Ontario, when did you get started with talent booking? Is that where you first started?
No, actually, I used to be an artist, songwriter. I still play guitar here and there, more so at church now. The booking part of things actually just started a few months ago. I was having friends, share their different stories, about their music journey. And, some of those people, they were saying like, hey man, I just get overwhelmed sometimes because, they're the artist, they're their own manager, they got to put a band together and all that stuff. And, that can get overwhelming. So, um, and then the other half, they was like, yeah, I've had managers, but they didn't do right by them. They was putting them in bad situations or uh, ripping them off. So they just basically needed somebody that they can trust and that's going to go hard for them. So that's how that all kind of came together.
Interesting. So can I say that management, it just fell in your lap? It was like one of those things that reached out and
Yeah.
grabbed you.
Yes.
I
Yes,
love
indeed.
it. I love it. So moving into your newfound career of management.
hmm
First, I want to know, how do you like it here?
I like it. I like it. You know.
What is your first passion?
Uh, Actually, playing guitar, and because guitar, and I'll just say not only guitar, but music in itself is very, to me at least, it's therapeutic. Uh, is motivation not only for myself. It can be motivation to others. It can heal. Because you never know what people may be going through, and then they can hear you playing, whether it's guitar, drums, or whatever it may be, and that could be the one thing that snaps them back into being on a positive track. So, like I said, it's definitely healing. So that's why it's really my passion, because I like supporting people. Uh, like
So
for
I
example, go ahead.
so I noticed that the music that I have listened to, because I haven't listened to Mars yet,
hmm
they're more gospel
hmm
type music. They,
hmm
I like to call gospel music inspirational music,
Yes.
um, because I really don't like to put it in a box.
Oh no.
I think that all music should be played on the same platform because it's healing. So
Yes.
is that where you found your love too? Did it start in a space of gospel for you?
Yes. Yes, indeed. Because, like I said, it's healing. Even for some of those artists, like those songs, like from Anissa, Lavonna Lanai, and Mars Coleman, they all want been through various things individually. So they use their music as a way to uh, push through those difficult times that they may have had. Um, so yeah, that's what I say about that. Yeah.
So I just want to give you guys a reminder that Ontario, he does know music. He's not an artist, but he is. He's a booking agent. He's a manager, and that's what he does. We will have some of the people that he books and manage on our platform this week. Anissa
Mm-hmm.
Fowler, she's going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay, you got to
tomorrow.
give me the other one's name. I'm not going to butcher her name.
Okay, Lavonda.
Lavonda will be
Lanai.
here this week as well, and Mars Coleman will be back on the 24th. So I wanted to see the mastermind behind the brain behind this music. I wanted to meet him first. First of all, to tell you congratulations. You have some amazing talent
You.
that you are pushing and you're booking and doing an amazing job with them. How did you get a chance to meet them? How did they become your artist? How did this happen?
I guess I'll start with Lavonda. She's actually my wife, actually. So see her every day. So she has some amazing songs. This will actually be her second EP, right? First one was called Chosen. That was produced by Michael Todd, uh, who has a church called Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This particular project, Victorious, is being produced by Stephen Dukes out of Chicago. He's most known for being Todd Delaney's guitar player and music director for Delaney Land Music. I would say just another interesting story about Lavonda. We met back in 2010, I think it was, when I first was in the military, a place called Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And she was already an artist, and I was just doing like open mic stuff, just to kind of get out in that area. Um, and like she was, of course, I saw her at different events. I tried to call her up when I was performing one night. She wouldn't come. I even played behind my back and everything. Didn't work out. So fast forward, several years later, got married or whatever. And with Anissa, I actually met her about 5 months ago because she was looking for somebody to service her songs, like radio servicing. So that's how that connection happened, and now we've become great friends. And also, like you said, I help with her bookings and also radio promotions. Mars Coleman, I met him roughly 3 years ago. I guess I can call him my long lost brother because he knows what I'm thinking before I even say it out loud. So, and he always been a big supporter, even outside of stuff that deals with music, like just everyday life. He's a great guy, and I'm glad each one of these people are a part of my life. Yeah.
Now, I just want to say this real quick. Look how God actually put you in a position and in a place to manage and book these artists. It wasn't something that you were out like fighting to just grasp and handle. It just came to you because of clearly it's about your personality and the way you magnetize things around you to manage something, Yeah. So whom much is given, much more is required is one of my favorite scriptures. And you had to meet the requirements to be trusted with these people and their talents.
Yeah.
You have some amazing guests on your show.
Thank you.
What in your life do you feel like help pave your way and prepare you for this platform that you have in front of you now?
I would definitely say my grandparents. Their names were Sammy and Minnie Grant. They always say, always support people, whether you getting some out of it or not. They taught me discipline. I didn't get a lot of whoopings, but I got some whoopings growing up. But
you had enough.
So I had enough to, keep me, off drugs, out of jail, just on the right path. And just the life lessons they taught us about the Bible and things like that, and how to actually respect people. So I think the combination of those things from them and other people along the way as well, godparents, aunts and uncles. Like you say, it takes a village sometimes. So um, a combination of all those people helped me get to where I am now, and have a heart for people, because I think that's what my biggest thing is, having a heart for people. Um, some people say I'm crazy for helping certain people, but I always try to give people benefit of the doubt. Um, and then on top of that, I think another thing too about me is I'm all about bringing people together. I think that's what those two things are probably like the, I guess, best qualities of me. I'm sorry. So yeah.
Where are you out of? Where are you located? Like, where is all your talent? Like, are you guys all in one general area,
No.
or okay?
Some of the artists I help are here in Oklahoma City. Anissa's in New York. Uh, it's an artist by the name of Lily Forbes, and her sister Elenisa. They're out of originally from St. Martin, but they're in a place called Tallahassee, Florida, which is my hometown. Um, uh, Kimberly Jackson, she's in Houston, Texas area.
Oh, so
Rosina,
you have quite a lineup of artists that you're working
yeah,
with.
it's a whole thing.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so listen, let me go here real quick. Let me go here because I'm gonna need a sip of my water real quick because this just hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on. Now,
that's a lot.
that I'm telling you, it just hit my whole spirit because you over here just minding your own business, doing whatever you were doing before you decided to do this management thing. It just fell in your lap, and the way it hit you, it just see. I talked
Yeah, it's an
about the
explosion.
heavens open. Yes, the floodgates open up,
Yeah.
baby. We talking now. We talking about overflow here. So
Yeah.
you must have been full already
Yeah,
to
some of
receive that
them,
overflow.
yeah, some were just friends, and then some people just kind of just popped up. So, I think it's roughly 15 to 20 people. Yeah,
Yes, Valerie.
yeah,
She said it sounds like seeds you down are harvested that you had down are harvested. How awesome.
yeah. Thank
Okay,
you,
yes.
Valerie. Thank you, thank you.
That's that abundant life. Listen,
Mm.
I do what I call the 5 second rule in the morning, 5 days a week.
Okay.
Um, and it's my motivation. It's only for 5 minutes. And this
Mm.
morning I was talking about people giving up too soon, pretty much. You know, like you
Yeah.
to whom much is given, much more is required. Before you
Mm.
can receive your overflow, sometimes you got to go through things and be tested to make sure you can withstand.
Yeah.
What in your life? Now I'm gonna dig a little bit. Now you can tell me none of my business, but I'm gonna show enough action. Okay. So, what in your life do you feel like pushed you into a place of your passion? Like it's something more than your the people. I'm talking at a pain point in your life, something that was pivotal that happened in your world, in your life, that made you who you are. What made you? What made you? Besides the creator, because the creator created this.
Yeah. I can give you, well, for the second time, I'll give you just a few things. I've been through a lot. The first thing was my father. He was murdered when I was 5, in front of me. So that was the first tragic thing. And then a few years ago, when I was in the military, I lost my peripheral vision, so I can only see central. So even some of those days, it's kind of blurred a little bit. So, I was like, man, I'm limited to what I can do now. And then, just talking with Jesus, I never got like to a place where I was like super depressed about it. I just always felt like, man, I'm too young to kind of be going through this. Um, so, like I said, I had a one-on-one conversation with God about it. It was like, send me something that I can do that I can really be a success at, and then uh, maybe maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, I sent Lavonda stuff, songs, Mars Coleman's songs, and uh, another artist by the name of Ashley Neely, and Dwanique Smith and Gentel Tipton songs to KC Gospel Groups, which is the station I'm part of now. And they was like, hey, man, you just literally sent us like 40 songs. So, like, do you want your own segment? So that turned into like that. And then the word got out. Like, I was helping artists actually get on the radio because a lot of people, they create these songs and it's so hard for them to push through because, depending on the station, it's a lot of quote unquote red tape in politics. So people seeing the results like, hey, he got such and such on the radio within 24 to 72 hours. Can you help me? So that turned into a whole thing to how we landed where we are now. So yeah, which I think all those moments, all those, like you said, those difficult moments, I guess prepared me. If I can get through those things, nothing else really can faze me, pretty much.
Yes, I love to hear it, and I love to ask those questions. Sometimes it may be a little difficult for people to answer them, but I have to ask because so many people are out here. Even though I've interviewed so many artists and everything, I think people forget that artists are people. They have hearts. They go through things. They've been through something. It's something in their life that prepared them for their platform. And I want them to give that part of themselves so that people that are watching can understand it's only for a moment. Like God will prepare you. You may not like it being sifted like a wheat, but it's the process that you have to go through to get to where you need to be. It's not always just sunshine and roses. And you did something right because you opened the floodgates. Now we do have a question from Miss Valerie. I'm gonna pop her up on the screen again. She wants to know. Oh, my glasses are over there. What jobs or assignments did you do to prepare you for management? And did you serve under a mentor?
Well, I have quite a few mentors within the music industry. My godfather, Cody Chestnut. Well, that's a stage name. I'm sorry. I just say leave it as a stage name. Cody Chestnut. He's he was used to be a writer for Death Row Records. He's also toured with the Roots, Erykah Badu, pretty much that whole neo soul crew. Whenever I need like advice about the industry, he's a person I call. I have a cousin named Darius Dr. Baker. He's a radio personality, music producer. He put on different kind of events. His main event is called Talent Next Live. So if you're ever in that area, please go check that out. They have that every other month, I believe. So those are the two main guys I lean on, along with my aunt Valencia Grant. She used to be a singer slash piano player. So she was actually the first one that got my first guitar for me, actually, too. So I definitely appreciate her for that. When I was 5 years old, the guitar was bigger than I. So yeah, but I was able to, to still move around. But I would say definitely those people. And my cousin Travis Brown, he was a big influence, and Janera Pugh. I would say a combination of those people, along with a few others, really mentored me. And still are. And then with the radio, Kyle Collins, he's been a mentor. Robert Barnes, L.J. Johnson, Tony Kelly. It's a host of people.
Listen, I'm over here applauding you. Listen, yes. And I like the way your face lit up as you were talking about each person that had something to do with what you're doing. I thought she had another question on here. Maybe
we just got to bring her on camera.
She say it's in the bloodline. There you go.
Yeah,
I like to show you what they're saying,
Yeah.
People that take advantage and ask questions, it's okay. I'm gonna let you ask the questions. I'm gonna put it up there so they'll know who's talking to them. So you guys can be a part of the conversation as well. Because sometimes you guys, you don't know if you ever get a chance to ask these questions to people. So why not take the opportunity?
Yeah, it's definitely in the bloodline because my grandfather, Sam McGrady, I was talking about earlier, He was a musician, quartet singer. Um, he used to travel when like James Brown and all those guys were still doing gospel, like Sam Cooke and all those guys. So like as we was getting older, he'll pull out the pictures and show my friends whenever they come over to the house. Yeah, Sam Cooke, James Brown, Mighty Clouds of Joy, and all these people. So in my family growing up, people was either singers, pastors, deacons, usher board, something. So all that stuff kind of played a part to who I am now. Yeah.
Do you only manage gospel music?
No, no, because I have one artist. She's a reggaeton artist. It's actually my friend's Lily Ford's sister, Ilemiso. They're originally from St. Martin, so they do like a lot of Caribbean music, and they also have Caribbean festivals in Tallahassee, Florida as well. So um, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
What I love about Anissa is I got a couple of her songs,
Mm-hmm.
and everything has a different vibe to it. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, she's like the gift just keeps on giving. So I
Yeah.
just love the fact that even the song that I attached to the promo,
I mean,
it
Jesus.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you, when I stopped, I cut the beginning, but when I
Mm.
stopped and went to hit play, it started there. I didn't
Yeah.
know where it
Yeah.
was going to start, and it was like, that wasn't an accident. Leave it. It was just
Yeah.
like it was just so powerful the way it
Mm.
just ran through the whole promo, and you can just feel that vibe from her,
Mm.
and so I cannot wait for her to get on here tomorrow. Plus, listen, I hate people talking about their last names, but that's my grandmother's maiden name is Fowler. So I was like,
Nice.
oh, she's a Fowler. I cannot wait. So I took her flyer
Uh-huh.
and I posted in our family group, and I was like, she's a Fowler. Y'all better tell her. Like,
You might be related.
I don't care or not. I'm like, she's a Fowler. Listen,
I know her family's.
it just meant something to me. So I was like, you
Mm.
know what? I made sure I told them that. And then I heard her
Yeah.
music, and it was like the power behind her
Yeah.
is so phenomenal.
Yeah. She's a whole powerhouse. Shouts out to Josh Arno, who's the producer of those songs. So shout out to him for making some great records. Like I said, Anissa, she's a powerhouse, man, and not just a powerhouse as a singer, but she's a great person and great friend as well. So, because sometimes people can be great artists, but as soon as they get off that stage, they can be buttholes. But she's the same 24/7.
And you can tell when a
Yeah.
person lives a life of integrity and everything that they
Mhm.
do, it resonates in what they do. If a
Yeah.
person if they decide they want to sing gospel music today, and their life is not gospel, it's just going to be words. There's going to be no
Hmm.
power behind that, and that's
Hmm.
what I appreciate about the artists that I've heard. Your artists are amazing, and I cannot wait to get them on the show to play their music,
Okay.
and just so that just to whatever it takes. I'm grateful for my platform, and I take no credit
Hmm.
for it, but it just feels like, and it seems like that the people that I encounter on my platform since I've had it, their lives have changed in a great way, and I'm grateful for it. Wait a minute, go on, y'all. Wait a minute, where you go? There you go. He
Can
back.
you hear me?
He back. He
Yes.
back.
Somehow a call still came through, even though I have my thing on Do Not Disturb. So that was kind of weird.
They probably called multiple times, but that's the thing. So I can't wait to get them on the show. And this
Hmm.
week, you guys are going to be flooded with these artists that come from him, and we're going to have a sell. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So y'all gonna have to wait. Hey, cousin, I had to pop you on there because you did say hi. and he's an artist as
How you
well.
doing, Javon? Okay.
Shameless plug. That guy right there is an artist. He does his darn thing. He has his own live band. They go around there called
Oh, nice.
Art. And I'm gonna tell you, they are actually amazing, and not just because he's family. Because some families not want to say is they are not.
Yeah, definitely. I have to check out their stuff. You said it's called Abstract.
Abstract Art. He's an amazing artist, and he's out of Columbus, Ohio, but he travels and everything. And he actually plays the saxophone, the bass guitar. What should I say? What doesn't he play? And he's really good at it. So that's the thing. So yes, I'm glad he jumped in to even see you on there, and to see his support. So thank you. It's different when you got family to come out to support you. You know that.
Yeah, big time. That's a big difference. Yeah,
it's a difference. So, but back to you. Okay. So what was I going to ask you? How do you balance what you do as far as business and your life, like your life, your home life?
I'm actually still working on that because this is all pretty new. So, because as you know, you have a show, you constantly get emails.
Yes.
So it's like once you sit down, it's like, oh, there go another email. But sometimes when you open it, it sometimes be worth it. Then sometimes it's like, yeah, I should have just kept watching TV. So, like I said, I'm still working on the balance thing. Because like I said, all this is still pretty new. So,
well, God, give him a method. Give him a good method that works for him, and make sure. And look, and God, make sure you put in there some vacation time too. Let him know when before I call it a voluntary vacation, not an involuntary one. Meaning you go to have fun. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some people gotta be sat down, and others can just know when it's time to take a break.
Yes. Yeah. Jesus, we need some finances too. Start that in there too. Yeah.
There's Lavonda.
Yeah.
Is that Lavonda? Hi.
Yes.
Hi. I can't wait to meet you.
She probably the second guest.
Thank you for
She's probably the second guest.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, hey. Okay. She cracking up laughing.
She must be delayed.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me in. But that's what I just, we went to the space of to whom much is given, much more is required. You have definitely met God's requirements to be trusted with his people because he don't trust his flock with everybody. And I just pray that God continues to cover you and bless you on every endeavor and that everything that you touch turns to platinum. Not gold, but platinum. And that you are consistently growing in everything that you do. And I don't know why I see you singing. Can you sing?
Not no more.
Oh, not anymore.
No. It's been too long. I lost it. I'm gonna leave that to everybody else. I'm stay in the background, maybe play guitar.
Decide to use his voice on a track somewhere. Let him know where. Let him know where and to be obedient in that space.
Yeah.
Because I see you singing, and I don't know, like I see you singing. So somewhere in there you may pick up that microphone. Just work on whatever God wants you to work on. Right now, this is this time. But somewhere in there, if you do decide to pick up a mic and sing, and you just stumble upon your voice while you taking a shower one day.
I stay in the background. It's okay. I sing in the background.
Oh Lord, let him. Lord, you show.
It's too much pressure in the front. It's too much pressure in the front,
For real started off doing management and producing and writing. Mm-hmm. That's what for real started off too, right?
Yeah.
And then look at him today.
Yeah, he just what was the thing he just got over? He's like the president.
Are you there?
The cell phone president or something.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know how people are getting through. I got my thing on do not disturb, so that's kind of weird. But
We look, we're almost done anyway, so they ready for you
no,
to
you're
share.
fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah,
We're
you're fine.
almost done anyway.
You was asking about Pharrell. To see how he's pretty much got his hands in pretty much everything. That's pretty cool. Actually, growing up, even still now, I was like, I like the blueprint that Master P had. Master P and Ice Cube, actually. I know that's far from the church, but those the guys I seen like, okay, they really did it on technically on their own. Like Master P, he was selling stuff out of the trunk of his car, the tapes and the CDs and stuff, and became what sold over 100 million records in a matter of no time. So yeah, that's who I kind of model myself after.
Well, now
Just
I
their
gotta change
drive
you a
per
little
se.
bit, just a little bit. I got something to say. You said Master P
Okay,
is far from the church, but you do realize that God is everywhere. He's
but
not just in a building. You have to
well,
understand
I
that
should have
God,
said far
wait
from
a
the
minute,
church.
he lives in you, so it don't matter what genre you plan on
Yeah,
singing.
yeah, yeah,
Some people,
yeah.
everybody's not going to go to church to get the word. But if you have something inspirational and you put it across all platforms, they still going to get that Holy Ghost spirit. So you can do
Yeah, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you like as long as it gets done.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. I shouldn't say far from the church because he does do like different Bible studies here and there online. So I shouldn't say far from the church. I should have just said different genre. I'm sorry.
It's okay because I like to go there with people when I'm dealing with my gospel artists and everything, because
Hmm.
I do feel like it's a form of discrimination when they label inspirational music
Hmm.
gospel, instead of just why,
Yeah.
if you feel so powerful about what you're putting out, why not put it up against the anointing and see who's gonna win that war? Just be
Yeah.
fair, put all music together and see what's gonna happen next. That's how it's to me,
Yeah.
it feels like it's a form of discrimination. So I like to talk about it because music is music and music is love, and it crosses all color barriers. It crosses everything, discrimination. It just crosses that, and it's just music. God created
Hmm.
all music, so why don't we call all of it gospel?
Yeah. Well, point. I can't argue with that.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
can't
just
argue with
saying.
that.
That's why I fell in love with Cardi, because I'm gonna let people know the truth. Stop playing with God's
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
all His. Like everything belongs to Him.
yeah. Yeah.
I
Hmm.
bet you can. What she's sing, see, better than making a joyful noise. See that?
I just say this.
And
I can
right here on
recognize
the
when I'm
line,
wrong.
she co-signing for you too. So listen, I'm just saying, Carlee saw it. I saw him singing, y'all. He wasn't singing, he was singing. You know how some of these people sang and they sweated, they got their sweat towel, and you had a sweat towel, but you was singing with the sweat towel. So I'm just saying, you wasn't singing, you was singing.
Was I in a quartet group or something? I was in a quartet group.
Look, I challenge
That's
you to
funny.
come up with to find your space up in the music industry. I mean, you, like I said, Pharrell started off in the back.
Hmm.
But look at this man's
Yeah.
music. Look at his song "Happy." That song
Hey,
"Happy,"
that's a song he didn't even like at
exactly.
first.
And then it crossed the whole world.
It broke the internet.
And,
It
and,
broke the
and see,
whole record industry.
see, my daughter used to say, "Can you hear me? You hear me?" So that's you hear me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey. So all I ask is just put a little prayer. Just say something about fell in love with Carlee, who said something about you singing with the sweat towel. Album. Just just drop a little
I
note
have to
on
get one to.
you know.
I have to get Marcellus. I'm sorry, Mars to write me a song. He can write about anything, so we're gonna call it Sweat Towel. Or I might reach out
Oh,
to
see,
Elijah Baker. You
see, you
remember we
never
had
know. That song might be in you. See, you're gonna go to sleep and dream about it. You're gonna
oh
wake up singing that song and say, "What is this song in my spirit?"
Yeah. Or I might just have to reach out to Elijah Baker. I don't know if you remember when you had him on with 3TOB. I might
Yes,
have to reach out because he can write about anything too. So
that man
he'll get
funny.
creative. So between Elijah Baker and Mars Coleman, we'll
I
probably
don't
come
know
up
who
with
Elijah is, honey, but he probably just being funny.
something. Oh, you, yeah, you
You
can't say you don't know
guys,
Elijah
my
because
partner
he'll make
is
it.
Tony, and he is so comical. That song he got, sweet. So
Yeah.
okay.
Oh man. Yeah, he's
Yes,
hilarious.
yes,
He's
yes.
he's joking, but he's serious at the same time.
Yeah, he is, and I get it. All I can do, I shared it and everything. I think it is an amazing song. They got a line dance and everything now, so.
Yeah. It's hilarious,
But
but
he
it's
found
cool because the
inspiration
music
in the.
can make you move. Yeah.
That's the thing. He found inspiration in the craziest space. And so you even
Yeah.
bringing them up, it's so you understand that kind of gift and anointing that you will find that gift in the most crazy space where this song is going to resonate with you, even if it is about the sweat
Most
towel.
definitely.
And then you're going to start singing about the sweat towel, and you're going to be like, hold up. You know, it's on the list, and I can't wait to see it because I'm going to play it too, and I might make a reel to it.
Hey, if we shoot a video, we have to give you a cameo somewhere in it.
Uh-huh. And then I have to have you back so we can talk about today. Today is August 14th, 2023. You guys make a mental note of this day, and let's see how soon we go through the next interview talking about this song and the growth that has happened from today forward.
Might have to get on GarageBand or something. Oh, that's funny.
Well, there you guys have it. Mr. Ontario Reshard here, live and in the building. We had an amazing interview, not just because I said it, but it really was. I thank you for all the beautiful comments. I think you got another comment there too.
Yeah. Shout out to what's her name, Valerie Brown. She's been hanging with us the whole time. Yeah.
Yes.
She's been hanging.
Thank you so much for spending this time with me on my broadcast and reaching out to me. Now, listen, people, that's how you get somebody's attention on their DMs. It's respectful. It's about business, and you follow through with some amazing things. I'm telling you, that's how you get my attention. So thank you again for joining me. Thank you for choosing me to even be a part of your platform to showcase you. Because you didn't want yourself at first. You asked me about the artist. And I said, I got to get to know. I need to see him. I want to ask him some questions first. And thank you for playing along and allowing me to quiz you, question you, and to push you out your comfort zone just a little bit. I appreciate you for that.
No problem. Thank you.
Oh, she got a blessing for you. You guys got a blessing? What's she saying?
Gotta take the foolish things and make it great. Don't play.
I'm trying to tell you something. Oh, thank you so much. It's a great show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? We have to talk about. Let people know how they can find you. How can people find you? How can people reach out to you?
I'm mainly on Facebook. Ontario Reshard. That's ONTA. I'm sorry, my dog is trying to make an appearance. He's gonna sing for y'all.
He ready for that song?
So if anybody want a dog, yes. If anybody want a Great Pyrenees, he's all white male, 2 years old. Just let me know. He's yours for the free. But anyway, my social media is Ontario ONTARIO. Reshard RESHARD.
Okay. And also, I want to know, can you tell them a little bit about your radio show? I want them to know where can they find you?
Yes. KC Gospel Gurus is the name of the station. My segment is called the Ontario Reshard Show. Excuse me. It airs Monday through Friday. 3:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. It goes for about an hour. Um, so if you're an artist, you have some great music. I'll screen it. I'll play it if it's great. Can I just mention what they will need? Okay. So not just for me, y'all. Please listen closely. For all stations, make sure you have a great cover, because that matters. Um, your ISRC code, which is the code that to help you get your credit for that play. If you don't know it, I can help you with that. A brief bio of yourself. You don't have to be long, drawn out. Just list the important details about your artistry. The MP3 file, that's very important because when uploading WAV files, it's too big and take up a lot of space. So MP3 file, your contact information, because people might want to book you, when they hear your song. So, that matters. And if you have all that stuff, we can make it happen. Oh, an extra professional photo, not a selfie. Please, no selfies, because I've got those before. And yeah, I can play your song, but if I send it somewhere else, they're gonna reject that right away. So if you have those things, you can send those items to ORESHARD music. So that's Reshard music at gmail.com. And we can make it happen. I can play it on my station, also send it out to the sister stations. So roughly 450 stations. So you'll get heard some kind of way. And some of those stations are overseas as well.
Okay. I love it. I love it. I wish you had pinned it on your thing so people could see it on there as well. But maybe later you could just give it to me too, and I'll create another reel with it. I'm sorry,
Okay, definitely.
I put something together so that I still need to send you the other flyer from Mars, and I have to do a promo for his as well, so I can make sure I attach it to that too. If it's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Great. Thank you, you guys.
Definitely appreciate you.
Girl fell in love with and do you have any final remarks? Anything you want to give anybody? Any nuggets from your heart to them before we leave?
For any artists out there, don't go to Bad Boy, don't go to Death Row. I'm just joking, but never give up on your dreams. No matter how hard it may get, just keep pushing through. Eventually, the right person may come to help you. So, because it's all about timing anyway. So, just keep going, never give up.
And you guys heard it here first with your girl. I am your girl, the love of your life. Fell in love with Carlee. And I'm here again with Mr. I almost called your last name first. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Ontario Reshard.
Yes, thank you. I told him before we went on the air I might mess up his name, and I'm gonna laugh. I said I messed up my own children's name. It's no offense. I apologize in advance. I'm just verbal with things. I'll never forget your face. I promise you that. And I always treat you right.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Miss Valerie got something else for you. If you need a model for your sweat towel, let me know. You need a video.
That's funny. I didn't know they were still doing video vixens, but okay. I have what's the name? I'll send her to Elijah. Elijah's gonna do that video. Elijah Baker will do that. Yeah, give her Elijah Baker information.
I know he gonna need some models to put on the.
Yeah, matter of fact, he's gonna need some people soon because he got that whole song out now called Squeeze It. So make sure y'all go download it on ambitiousrecords.com.
Squeeze it! I want to squeeze
Oh, hey, but it's a good
I
Southern
heard
soul
Queen
song
Congo
though.
with that thing there because it's something funny. It's catchy.
Ambitiousrecords.com.
It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Squeeze it. I'm gonna get him on the show too. I know I
Yeah,
can reach back out to him as well because I do want to talk
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
all of his new endeavors as well. And you know, on my platform, so I just cannot wait to re-interview some people that you know from before and new people as well. These introductions to new people, I appreciate them so much. You know, anyway, that they can impact my life and I impact theirs because it's a double-edged sword. I appreciate it. Thank you for choosing me. I appreciate you, your time, your effort, and everything that you've brought to this station and the way you've impacted my channel. I'm your girl, fellow lover Carlee, Mr. Ontario Reshard. Thank you guys. And we're signing off. I love you guys. Go ahead and love yourselves. Bye. I'll see y'all tomorrow though. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We'll be back with Miss Anissa Fowler. Y'all don't want to miss this.
Yes, ma'am. Please. Yes. All righty.